Hey everybody, welcome back to How Farms Work. Hopefully today we can finish beans down at Travis's place. So it shouldn't be too many beans. This is actually the first grain cart full that we've gotten. Travis and I just went up to Rockville and we set back up the auger because the last few days we've been getting, actually the one night we got about 1.5 inches of rain. So I can't say it wasn't needed. The beans were running like 10.5 the other day, and after the rain now they're running like 12. So for us, it actually helped, because you don't have quite as much shrink on the crop without that extra moisture in there. Whether or not it's directly related to the rain, rain couldn't have hurt. But Dad's out there. He is currently harvesting beans, and I'm sitting here watching the cart to make sure it doesn't overflow. Looks like the beans that were planted as 20 T6s are doing 40 bushel the acre right now. They're 12% moisture, which is better than 10.5, which we had been getting. But the last 13 acres that he's done has averaged 40. So, not fantastic by any means. I've received a lot of questions lately on why we farm in contours, or why our crops are alternating and we don't just have one large square block on each of our fields of one crop. And let me just start off by saying that we have hills here, so we do everything that we can to slow down erosion. One of that is contour farming, which is farming with the contours and then alternating strips. So by having alternate strips on our farms, we feel that it slows down erosion and it slows down any water and dirt and any runoff that might be coming off of our fields. By doing this, all of your tire tracks, all of the ridges that you create by driving along your fields will help slow down the water and help soak it in. And that is the principal idea and why we actually do this. Not saying we have any big qualms about any large squares of crop, like square plots of crops. The next hillside is actually not stripped because it's very rocky, and we put it all to corn because the beans, trying to get them harvested back there is just kind of a nightmare. So that's in part of the reason why we do contours. We've been doing them God knows how long, but Grandpa's been farming these farms way back when, and I'm pretty sure they've been in contours ever since. So I know that contours were big back in the 80s, and there was a lot more of them then, but a lot of new farms, larger farms these days, have kind of been pushed away from it because they like to farm in large squares where it's easier to move around with the equipment, which it is. We've actually been doubling up our strips lately because the equipment has been getting bigger. For the 82, it takes just about, I'd say it takes about 3/4. I could turn from right here. I could perform a full turn from right here. And to me, that kind of makes me feel like I don't know the word for it right now. I'm sure someone knows the word I'm thinking of. But it feels like I'm being squished. And I don't have a lot of space to move around. And that's why we've been doubling up our strips to make them twice as large. Back when they put them in, I'm pretty sure they tried to make each of the strips 90 feet wide. Pretty sure it was 90 feet. But I'm sure there's people who've done different things depending on where you are. And I just wanted to clear up why we do this. And it's definitely more pleasing to the eye as well, which is why I don't really mind it. It looks really nice with the drone rather than just large brown square patches of crops like over there. So, all right, Dad's around here somewhere. So I actually forgot my camera, so I had to come back over this morning and come pick it back up so I could make this video. But yeah, last night we got Travis's place finished. We were considering coming out and doing that 11-acre field of mine. However, Dad decided beforehand not to do it, which turned out for the better because, as it turns out, it began raining. Pretty good, actually. So one of the things that I really don't want to do is start harvesting this 11 acres of mine and then let the beans out there sit in the grain cart or one of the wagons until next week, until we can get back out there and do it. So at least we got Travis's place done. From here we got one more of Dad's farms to do, and then we've got those 2 larger fields of Travis and mine to do, and after that we should be done with beans. I don't think we have any other, but that should be all. I know that my beans are probably going to have to wait until November to get harvested. So once we do that field of Dad's, we will probably be ready to start for corn. Some of the moisture is getting pretty far down there in some places. So hopefully by the time we get that upper farm done and the rain holds off for a long enough time that we can actually do it, hopefully then we can really start getting into corn, because not a lot of people have started with corn yet, but I am starting to notice that some people in the area are starting to get there. So some people are doing 1 laps around the field just to check the moisture. So anyway, I'm gonna put this video together and have it out to you guys today. I'm not sure what we're gonna do today. The rain, and it's not even rain right now, it's just kind of a mist. The ground's pretty wet, especially with all the heavy, it wasn't really heavy, just large drops that we had last night. So anyway, thanks for watching this video, guys. Be sure to check out all of our other ones. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and be sure to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, all how farms work. And I'll see you next time.